Hey folks, so what we've got here is a copy of Who Dares Wins for the MSX2. Who Dares Wins was a game that was initially released on the Commodore, I believe, and then on other platforms, and then it was actually released on the MSX1 at the time. But this is a really cool revamp for the MSX2 with just nicer graphics overall, and it plays a lot better as well, and better music. And I got this recently from the MSXcartridgeshop.com. MSXcartridgeshop.com. I got a few games from them, and they were actually very kind. They sent me a free one, which I'll probably review. They sent me this Konami collection, which has pretty much all the Konami games. But let's talk about that in another video, maybe. But this is the revamp of Who Dare Wins for the MSX2 by, well, Retroforce, it seems. It's really cool little game. I enjoyed it on the Commodore 64. Actually, I played that at a friend of mine when I was a kid, and it's nice to see a version for the MSX. Again, it's a very similar box template as the ones that Matranet.net uses. If you remember, I got these Tales of Popolon, and it was a Ghost game. It's a very similar size. I suspect they're pretty much identical, yeah. Yeah, they seems to be the same. Let's see inside. So what do we have? Yeah, this is exactly the same template. Same type of box, yeah. That's cool though. I like it. It's well, at first it's nice because they will align very nicely on the shelves. One of the problems of the MSX standard was that, well, it wasn't actually much of a standard. There was so many different formats of games and boxes and computers, and at the end, what was trying to establish itself as a standard was actually so incredibly diverse. But anyway, here we have the manual. This one is in Spanish, unfortunately. I don't know if they make any English documentation. It's not that hard to understand, but it's just nice to have a manual in it anyway. I mean, the game isn't that hard to understand anyway. And here's the cart, and I like the template they use. Let's do the... Oh, and it doesn't rattle. Oh yeah, I like that. That's really cool actually, because that's a modern printed one, but it's it uses a template. Does it uses the same one as yes, something like that, something very similar to Rastan Saga, all the Taito art, more or less, without all the ridges here, but the back is very similar as well. Yeah, MSX is on the other side, so it's not a straight copy of the template, but it's very inspired, and I like the recessed, the 3D little MSX logo. That's a very nice card template, I have to say. I really enjoyed the attention that was put there. It's nice to have the MSX stuff on it as well. I'm just a sucker for anything that says MSX, so when it's on the card, that's even better. And I like the artwork actually. I meant to say, I can't remember if that's the original Who Dares Wins artwork. I can't remember, but I just like it's nice print quality as well. So there you go. Let's try that. So this is compatible with the MSX2 as well, and it's got SCC chip music. And does it do Turbo R? It looks like it is. I don't know what it adds in the Turbo R, but at least I've an MSX2 Plus here to test it on. So let's have a look at Who Dares Wins on the MSX2. That's really cool, actually. That's quite lovely. Actually, the camera doesn't do justice with the colors, but this is all in various shades of yellow. Actually, the camera is not picking these colors right, but that's just the way it is. And that's the game. Very cool, actually. This just looks miles apart from the MSX1 version. Let's have a quick look. You can tell these guys are pro coders as well, because that logo introduction, and yeah, that's not a super easy feat on the MSX. Anyway, now this is a punishing game. This is a Commando sort of clone, but it doesn't take prisoners, so to say. Yeah, it was quite punishing on the Commodore. Whoa! Have I a second button? I should have a second button. Yes. Wow. They actually killed each other there. This guy was killed by this guy's... oh wow. Jesus Christ. Not given much time to react there. Yeah. Wow. Now, I was complaining in a previous review about the was it Ninja Savior was a bit too easy. This is not the case at all here. This is one hell of a punishing game. Yeah, it's you can't rush it actually. It's quite a challenging one. Come on. Wow. You try to avoid them, but it's actually really hard. Okay, let's try again. It's actually I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Actually, this is quite a fast-paced little game. It controls quite well. It's just I wonder if the joypad actually might not be the ideal type of controller for this. That's an extra bomb here. Let's see if I can. Ah. Ooh. Okay. Make it like this. No. Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, I can't go in the water. Okay, fair enough. Actually, that's good to know. Oh god, I don't like the sound of this. It's actually very minimal slowdown for a game with so many sprites on screen. Actually, there's no slowdown whatsoever. Ah, no. It's quite challenging, actually. I can see myself replaying this again and again. I very like the graphics, actually. Really cool. Oh, that's really cool as well. Little cutscene. It's been quite easy today after some skirmishes at a little village and taking down a whole troops colony. Okay. Oh, did he execute my... Okay, I need to save these guys then. New music as well. Okay, that's really cool. Actually, I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. I'm gonna replay it quickly, but this is Who Dares Wins for the MSX2, and I must say it's quite a pleasant surprise. Oh, yeah, you can't rush these. Cool SEC type music. Ah, tell you what, you don't have a lot of time to. It's kind of unfair they can shoot from behind there, but I can't. Oh man. Wow, okay. This is Who Dares Wins for the MSX2. Really cool game, I have to say. Just not very good at it yet, but I'm going to keep playing this for a while because it's actually thoroughly enjoyable. It's quite fast-paced, it's quite hard. Yeah, you can't rush this. Well done, Retroforce, and thank you, MSXCartridgeShop.com for making the physical copy for this. I thoroughly recommend it. It's actually one of the best MSX2 games around, I have to say, as far as the homebrew is concerned. Yeah, there's also Ghost, and there's tons of other games actually that are very good, but it's one of them, it's among them. Really cool. Guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.